We back.
We back.
Yes, sir. We back. That's Cassie's fault because she kicked the cord out.
No, it was the black man.
They was getting heated in this conversation.
That was the black man's fault. I'm sorry, y'all. That was the black man's fault.
So where were we? Let's get right into it right now. Let's go.
Attitudes.
Why we get attitudes, Ty?
I don't think we have to.
No, I do agree. We do get attitudes.
I don't think everybody is the angry black woman.
Not the angry, but we have attitudes.
With the whole attitude.
That's kind of the description of the attitude.
So my thing is, I'm not angry, but I do have somewhat of an attitude at certain points when a man don't do what I feel like a man's supposed to do.
You know what I love Cassie does?
Why?
Cassie is saying, this is wrong, and then explain exactly why she believes it. She'd be like, no, I don't believe that. And then explain. She'd be like, no, 1 + 1 is 3. You'd be like, no, 1 + 1 is 2. Okay, yeah, 1 + 1 is 2, but also 3.
No,
that's what you just did. Black women don't really have an attitude, but I get an attitude when it's like.
I never said that. Didn't I say black women get attitude? Ty said black women don't get attitude.
I mean,
I said we do have attitude.
All women have attitudes.
No. Do not all lives matter this now.
No, but
when I was talking before about all races, we said no, we can only speak on our race and talk about our race. So as far as I know, black women have attitudes. I don't give a damn about no other women, because that's the quote. Is that on your paper, right? That's on the paper?
Watch mine.
Why we get attitudes though?
No,
slavery raped us.
We're not talking about no other races, right?
No.
That was on the paper.
Why we get attitudes?
Okay.
Slavery raped us.
So now it's the white man's fault you got attitude?
Okay,
so now it's the white man's fault you got attitude? So now it's the white man's fault you got attitude?
It's the white man's fault.
I said we got to get past this. We got to stop blaming the white man. Y'all got to stop blaming the white man for y'all attitude.
I'm going to tell you why we got attitudes.
So now we got attitudes. So we clear. We all agree y'all got attitudes.
There is a portion.
You notice how loud this conversation got when we said attitude? How I have to yell to be heard now? Because these attitudes, I got attitude in stereo.
Bring it down.
I won't be heard if I bring it down because y'all angry black women right now.
Women, there is a percentage of black women that may have attitude.
Large percentage.
And that's because black men want black women to bring to the table what they are not willing to bring to the table.
Not willing to bring to the table?
Yeah, or what y'all cannot bring to the table.
What they cannot bring to the table.
Describe. Elaborate a little bit.
Responsibility. Ownership. Consistency.
And black women bring that?
Yeah.
You damn right we do.
Okay.
You mean tell me you ain't got no meal every Sunday?
That was grandma.
Bruh.
You a lie?
No.
Because I still cook on Sundays. Ain't nobody in the house but me and my son. I put it in the crock pot on Saturday night.
And the question is, can you cook?
You damn
is
right
that
I
why
can.
that
We already discussed that.
Are you really going to go?
I got to put down I had it in word.
I
I'm sorry.
You put slices on your...
Excuse me?
You said you put slices on your, what's the name?
On my what?
Macaroni
My pound cake.
But anyway, I don't...
I'm sorry, no mumbling. I'm still, excuse me, y'all.
You did kind of.
My mind kind of like messed up because of the camera. I apologize. I don't think it's that many people. It's a video interrupted again.
Yeah, we lost a bunch of people.
Oh,
no, we back. We still live.
No, we still live.
Why am I say video interrupted?
I don't know.
That's your
Sorry, everybody.
connection.
I'm glad y'all back. Technical difficulties.
But yeah, if anybody knows a camera person, video, I never said I was.
Because that camera person never showed up, huh?
No, she never showed up.
Shout out to the camera person. 0 for 2.
Right.
We love you though.
My thing was right on point when I said.
Bruh.
But yeah, once we get that in order, we'll have some better situations. But I've seen some real professional podcasts by some big name millionaires that do worse stuff than this, so deal with it. Anyway,
I mean, but I think honestly, I
would roll my neck with this film.
But we gonna say,
what's your thing on attitude though, in black women? Nah, don't give me this long thought out. What's the first thing?
That's though.
Right, he got to think about everything.
Smooth dudes don't jump out there. Smooth dudes think before they.
What's the first thing come to your head though when you think of women and attitude?
Black women.
I think black women do exude.
That was attitude.
A certain amount of
aggressiveness.
Of what?
Aggressiveness.
Angst and aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Yes, when dealing with their male counterparts. I love that T.I. talk shit.
And you know what? let me get it when you're done. Cause I have a part.
That you hit it when he done.
Let me get it.
I definitely heard the train. I definitely heard it.
This ain't your last. This ain't last Saturday, Cassie. Calm down.
Shots fired. I am a virgin.
Nah.
Virgin. Yeah.
But no,
your virgin today?
But no.
Period.
Hold on. No, but that y'all be
Finally going for the whole.
in a minute. But no, we definitely. I do feel that there are some attitudes that black women that are associated with black women that other races don't seem to have, which takes us into
We're not talking about the
For
races.
instance,
We're not talking about
for
the races.
example.
We're talking about black women.
No, but let's elaborate.
Because she think I'm gonna slide into this, which I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slide into this fire about black men and black and white women.
I got your back, though.
I wish you would. I wish you
that.
would. I'm ready.
But
Get my notes.
it's always nice notes.
Always.
Stay focused.
But no, there is a thing with women, black women having this attitude as if they are the ones who own everything and run everything. And what you find in outside races with women is that they seem to, I can say outside yet, we're going to go there. But I say with some black women, do something different that allows you to be a little freer. You think you run things. They actually still run things the same way. But they allow you to feel the way a man should feel. So like a white man will say, not necessarily.
So you saying that a black man needs his ego stroked in order to
All
feel like a
all
man?
men need the ego stroke.
All men need an ego stroke.
So
all
you
men
saying
need the
that
ego
black
stroke.
women don't stroke your ego
No.
enough?
No.
Right.
I'm sorry. It's a lot of
I'll
it's a
accept
lot it's some black women that don't, because, and I think it comes from, I think the thing
Having
is,
to
I
be
think
so
when we,
strong?
I think the thing is this: when we talk about a black woman's attitude, is because the black women, because they run their household, they have the attitude of a person in charge of a man.
Mhm.
And aggressiveness and control and all those things are valued in a man, and they looked as negatives in a woman.
Thank you,
Say that again for me.
Justin. Thank
Huh?
you, Justin.
Say that again for me.
Aggressiveness, controlling, all those things that are valued in a man are looked at as negatives in a woman.
Thanks,
Because
Justin.
because a woman that has those traits emasculates the men around them.
Because you don't want to fight at home.
I mean, not even that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
that
right.
like you don't want to see.
You
I
want to
mean,
fight the world.
you want to be able to come home and be in control and not have again. I guess not fight the world, but also the thing is, the problem is that a lot of our men don't run their household, don't control their household, aren't in a position to be the breadwinner or the person in charge, or they're consistently enough to really say that. So a lot of women are put in a position where they have to step up into what's usually unfamiliar territory for women.
So if a
And
woman,
so that attitude is kind of looked at as peculiar, because they're projecting an attitude that most women don't project, because most women are in that position.
Yeah.
is,
Okay.
is
Go
this
ahead,
about
Bob.
money then?
You
So-
damn right. Everything about money.
Okay.
Not money. I mean,
Like
money.
Finances will say
But
it sounds
I mean,
better.
because I guess my thing is this: is like, can a man run a household when he is like? This is the thing. Like for me personally, like if my wife made more money than me, it would lead to a lot of problems.
Why?
Because
But that's
I could,
because of your insecurities.
not insecurities. It's just that like, nah, dude, I need to run my household. Like this is the thing. Like matter of fact, because you know how they said that Oprah gave Gail $1 million so she know what it feels like to be a millionaire.
I
Is
need
that
a
a thing
friend
that
like
happened?
that. First of all,
I don't know.
I don't know, but anyway, I heard
Okay,
that
you need a
happen.
friend like
Let's
that.
pretend that happened. But anyway,
I won't be
if
the
that
only
like
friend.
this is the thing.
I'm gonna be
Me and my wife were talking about that. She was like, "Man, I wish my friend would give me $1 million." I was like, "This is my thing. If one of my white friends try to give her $1 million, I lose my fucking mind."
Why?
No, because this is my thing is that because now I can't tell you or your friend anything in my house because that's not my house. She paid for that house. I can't tell Oprah not to come out here and be loud and all kind of. I can't wake up in the middle of the night like y'all too loud. Shut the fuck up.
So you've lost
In the house that
control.
Oprah bought, that house that Oprah bought. We
Is
gonna sit.
anybody telling any personal stories tonight?
So no, wait, no, we haven't.
personal story time.
I think it is. I think the pod is pretty much dead over. So I think it's
The live.
So
Hey, hold on, Kiki, just real quick. It's easy because Kiki said a man is still a man and still runs the house no matter if his wife makes more money. Is that true?
Yes, he is still the man of the household. When he doesn't become the man of the household, is
It
when
should be true.
Because what we're seeing in society, from what we said, is like the women making more and more educated, but it's not. I'm not seeing a lot of men are ahead of these households.
Because let me tell you something. Here's where the gender lines get blurred and the roles get blurred. Because the woman will make more money, and she'll still go to parent-teacher conference. She'll still be the person that does the homework with the kid, to get the clothes ready for school tomorrow, to get her clothes ready, his clothes ready. They'll wash, they clean the house, they cook the meals.
Does the women's work.
They have the great sex with the man on fucking call. That, you know, that do all these things, that worry about the bills coming in, that worry about the family vacation trips, that handle all of, no, because the woman does all of these things, and she's still making more money than you. She's still being able to contribute more to the joint bank account than you do. Wait a minute, no pause. And then the man who makes less than you will come home, will come home, go straight to the basement, ain't said shit to the kids, ain't checked no homework, ain't asked how their day was at school, ain't asked you how your day was, get his plate that you fixed for him, that he didn't fix himself, bring my plate to the basement or bring my plate to wherever his spot is in the house with his beer, with his drink, and he will unwind without having to deal with all of those things. It's not even about liquor, it's about facts.
Go ahead.
So my thing is, that's exactly. So my thing is, that's why women feel the way they feel, because
name this woman.
Cassie Caldwell. Because
you doing all that stuff you just said.
You think I'm not? You think not now?
I think him saying that is kind of saying that he thinks you're not.
No, you think I have? You think I have? No, my thing is, okay, so if y'all want personal stories, yes, do all of those things. And I know plenty of my friends and relatives that are women that do those things, that maintain.
You said a lot of stuff.
And guess what? And you don't realize we do all of that stuff and more, and we look good doing it, and some goddamn heels that hurt our feet. Yes, and some heels that hurt our feet. It don't matter. They take.
I want to make real. I'm being funny and serious at the same time. Because sometimes we can say.
Tat, do you?
Yes, that is.
We do all of that stuff. Seriously, Parkour, we do all of that stuff, and we look good doing it. And the thing is, we make it look easy, and it's not easy. And then we got to deal with a man because something happened on his job, and we like, really?
If there was a woman out here that does all that stuff and look good, it is no way in the world she's single.
You a guy?
Bruh!
Let me tell you something.
Bruh!
You know why we single? Because the man said.
But that's the reality.
Bruh!
Because the man say he would rather be with a weaker bitch. Because he would rather be with a weaker bitch, or he would rather go and be with some.
Or if she suck penis, she don't. Do some other stuff you said.
No.
All that stuff you just said.
That is reality.
That is reality, and that is Cassie Caldwell sitting in this spot. Or a man will be intimidated by the fact that you can do all those things and balance all those roles and wear all those hats, and he feel like, well, damn, where do I fit in? Guess what, brother?
In the basement chilling.
Right.
Nothing. I'm sorry. Okay.
But I'm just saying, yes, they do all of those things.
She's telling a truth.
She is telling the truth.
A truth.
Well, I know her truth to be a fact.
I'm telling you, because.
So it's okay. Let me go back a little bit further.
I'm gonna say it like this.
Let me ask one more question.
Go ahead.
Do you have some friends? I'm sorry, we don't want to control your team.
But you wanted to control hers.
And I was wrong.
Well, sit your ass back down here since you want to be.
Shut up.
But you might want to answer this question. Sit down for the camera purposes. Do you know a woman who is married and has a family that doesn't do these things?
Absolutely. I know a woman that is lazy out of this world. Actually, not even up. Let me change. Guess what? I know a few women that are lazy, that don't do these things, don't work, or do part-time
They got
jobs.
the American dream.
They got the American dream. They
Right.
men take care of them, whatever the case may be, but they don't do these things. They don't take care of their household. The man is being the primary parent. He's the one going to the PTA meetings.
I'm going to
He's-
PTA tomorrow.
Right. He's the one going to the PTA
Not to
meetings.
say
He's
my
the
wife
one
is that
communicating
woman.
with the teachers. He's the one helping with homework and going to the after-school activities.
Yeah.
And I'm talking. And going to the after-school activities and doing all of those things. But he's the one cooking the meals, and she can't even cook. Half of them can't even cook. So my thing is, yes, I do know women like
So
that.
why do you think she has her situation?
Because of the man she got.
She got a weak man.
It's not even about a weak man. I don't think he's weak necessarily. I just feel like he's in a position where he feels like he still has control of his household because of the financial situation. And I think sometimes men do feel inferior to women. Yes, because she ain't working or she got a part-time job. So it's
So
like,
what's it more worth for you to have?
excuse
A
me,
man that feels like he's in control, or all that other stuff you said the strong black women are doing?
help. That's what's more in control. Whether the help be somebody to help me.
He's
if I
helping her.
cook,
Well, look,
if I
that
cook,
happens to
you
the
do
woman.
dishes, or you know what I'm saying. All of that is more important.
What time do we start?
we about a
I think we about 2
1
hours.
and a half now.
So, I mean, I think, like I said, we can keep kind of going off offline. But like, what is to put a pin in kind of everything we talked
The
about?
ugly truth, pretty lie.
I think so.
Not yet.
The fact that I surprised y'all and that I'm actually
You do agree with that.
agree with it. I do. I mean,
there's some quick things. Hold on. I don't want to close just yet. I want to go through some quick things. Child support. This is affecting
I'll
the
let y'all
situation.
talk about that.
yeah. I think honestly, I think it's hard for a man, and then this is very illogical. It's hard for a man not to take child support as a personal attack. Because it's like you're telling somebody, because somebody is telling me how to spend my money. And I also think that it's incredibly inconsiderate for a man to not do his part or do his part late or all kind of other stuff, because the women don't have the luxury of paying the daycare late or paying this late or paying all this stuff.
Thank
it's
you.
not. And it's so, I mean, I think it's like the problem with like, and again, like just the whole children out of wedlock thing is that it's hard because you're a family, but you're in separate houses, and then that's never going to go well.
Okay.
And like, I do think, I mean, like I said, the thing is, I do see why women kind of go after the child support, because again, it's like,
Child support.
yeah, we jumped on that. You should have went to the bathroom. Because it's tough to where it's like your money is tied up and you waiting on somebody else to decide to give you what should already be there.
Mhm.
And it's easier to just kind of let the court just take it. But it kind of it throws a wrench into everything.
It throws a monkey wrench in co-parenting, because it makes the woman feel like, if I have to take care of this child every day, all day, without an option, without a choice, why is it that I have to go through the court system to make you take care of a child that you made with me, and that you should have the same feelings that I have towards making sure this child's well-being is up to par as I do? Why do I have to ask an outside man, which is typically a white man, to make you, the black man, take care of your child? Why do I have to ask
Black women
them?
and white to
I
get together to get
I
us,
should
man.
not have to go through the court system and letting the court know that I'm getting extra money. So when I file my taxes, not everybody in my business.
But you know what? I
So
think,
my
I think
thing
the
is,
thing
no, I shouldn't have to ask nobody to tell you to take care of your child.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bob.
What's child support for, Darcy?
Take care
Hell,
of kids.
shit. What do you mean?
Take
It's
care of kids.
expensive.
That's just spend the money. I don't know if y'all actually receive child
I
support.
receive child
Is that
support.
what you spend the money on?
Yes.
You know, I had
How so?
a female tell me,
Go ahead.
a woman was like, well, you know, child support don't pay for everything.
They don't.
And I'm like, yeah, it's not supposed to. It's supposed to pay his part.
Is it for paying a light bill?
You know
Yeah.
what? And yes.
Yeah.
If I pay a light bill, put it towards my mortgage, put it towards my gas, if I put it towards grocery in my household or gas in my car, it's all going towards the benefit of your child. So yes,
You
no
can't have
matter.
your dude in the
Or
car.
if I go get my hair done, guess what? I feel good, so I come home happy. I come home happier. Shit, it is what it is. I don't
Let
give
me
a
slide
shit.
on.
If I don't get my nails done,
Talk
the
too
child
much.
support is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Talk
That
too
dang
much.
attitude. There you go.
No.
We was with you. You had fans.
No, if it ain't no talk too much, because if I feel good, your child don't feel good because I'm happier and my household
No.
is happier.
No.
You a goddamn lie, because when I'm mad, Cal,
I
now I'm
don't
mad.
give a damn how you feel. You use my money to get your hair done. I'm gonna be upset.
I'm glad you ain't my
But I don't
baby
think that the
daddy.
father do. I don't think like any transaction. If I give a bum $10, if whether he buy crack or he buy invest in some
That ain't
stocks,
your concern.
It's
I'll give him
different
$10.
though,
There's
man.
no
It's
way.
different. It's
Thank
different.
you.
It's different though.
But-
It's different. My thing is like I'm volunteering to give this crackhead money.
How much?
I'm
of
obligated to do this.
Yeah, true. How much of an income? How much of a man's income should be child support?
Isn't it 20%?
It's
Should-
changing.
Should
Or 22%,
Should
right?
be.
Well, it's changing now because now they're going to.
It depends which mother you are.
It's a lot of
Yeah, it
logistics.
depends on
It depends which mother you are. If you're the
Yeah,
second,
which
third
one
mother, you
you
get a
get
smaller
first.
Math is
percentage and all that.
17%.
But how much? How much?
I know this one chick was getting 25
How much
bucks,
you get- how much
25 bucks a week.
I know somebody
And
gets
dudes
$7.
behind on that.
I know somebody gets
Well, I
$7.
I don't think you can say how much.
My actual claims, child
I
support.
haven't
is
thought about
$50 a
child
week.
support
You have what?
I haven't thought about child
I pay
support.
more than that, but that's all it is.
because.
And when I get mad,
I pay 50.
But my thing is this is like, because I feel like I don't think it's fair for a woman to get knocked up by a rapper just to get that golden ticket.
Just at Alexis.
Pause.
Alexis Sky.
I feel like
I don't
she
like-
a hoe. I've been waiting all night.
She
there
a
you go, there you go.
hoe.
Yeah.
She a hoe.
Honestly,
Just
I
at
know this would never
Alexis Sky.
happen,
I'm sorry.
but I really feel like, because I thought about this because I was talking to a girl and like her baby daddy was supposed to give her 25 bucks a week or a month, and he wasn't even. He was like behind 3 months on that. I'm like, so you really waiting on that 75 bucks, huh? I feel like what they should do is they should take out whatever percentage out of everybody who's in the child support system.
Mhm.
They should split that up. And they should give every kid in the system an equal amount of money.
Okay, so
What?
bring down that line of
So
reasoning.
you mean what?
I don't want to get too far because it's not a child support. I had a child support. We do it again. But the reason why we talked about that, just for that second right there, is this an issue between black men and black women?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got to pay a,
But
you ain't got to
now
tell a
this,
white
I
man
feel like it's a
to go to
universal.
court to take care of his child.
A universal issue.
A universal issue. I
Child
think
support.
child support is a universal issue. I don't just think it's black men, black
But when they
women.
take away the driver's license from the black man who couldn't get a job,
It's not just the black man.
Mostly the black. See, we
But
y'all do
it's not-
this. Oh
That's
my
hard.
God.
No, not
No,
with this topic.
we got. Let's stay black men, black because
So let's
we
not talk
can't.
about child support because it's just
Let's
not
talk
black
about
men, black
interracial
women that
dating.
have issues with
Let's
child
talk
support.
No, we talking about child support. Y'all can't tell me I gotta keep it in black men, black women. When it was something y'all don't want to
Go
talk
ahead.
about. No, keep it black men, black women.
Okay, go ahead.
I think-
Yes, this is the problem.
It is.
it
And
causes strife between black men and black women.
it does because the black man's argument is the white man, well, when
Why
a
you need
woman
to-
petitions the court to get child support, it's like now you bring the white man into our business. But at the end of the day, if
You
you
not
did what
handling
you
your
were supposed to do in handling your business, the white man would not have to get involved in making
You know what?
you or putting an order in the court for you to give money to your BM for you to take care of your child.
Well, Ty, you know what? I do think that I don't think
You
that
look hurt, Quack.
hitting somebody up.
You look hurt that you have been involved.
Yeah, he
with
paid
white
child
men.
support. I mean, he got. But I think that I don't think
none of my
that,
child supports come out of my check. My child support's
Come on.
court ordered, but I made agreements. So none of them. come
and that's
out
my
check.
thing. Is like I feel like
That 2-month-old
There's
baby, that one come out.
not yet. They ain't on paper for that one yet.
They gotta go.
I mean, I feel like I think this is my thing. It's like I would really like it where like I would like it if that wasn't the first move.
What do you mean?
Just I'm gonna put them on papers.
Hold on
Nah,
a
that
second,
ain't
because
the
that's
first
not the
move.
first move. Because I
They
can
try
speak.
religiously.
Hold on, but I can speak to different scenarios.
And I can speak
Hold
to different
on.
scenarios where it's the first move.
Pause.
The sexual harassment.
Well, you in my space. You in
No,
my space.
and let's be clear. Let's be clear. I am
You
right
in
here.
my
I am
space.
nowhere near your chair. I'm not in the area of your
However,
chair.
And
I
when
deliberately
you're
placed my
saying
hand.
get to, because my next question, I want you to go ahead and probably.
Right, what I want to say.
Deadbeat fathers. Is there such thing?
Hold on. Right, because there have been agreements made where the father is going to give X amount of money. We're going to contribute to the education for our child, clothes, school clothes, food, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to give you $25 a week. She sees $25 a week for 2 weeks. Then I don't see anything for 3 months. Then it becomes, well, what happened to the $25? Then it becomes the issue. Why are you sweating me? Well, I'm not the only person that made this child, so why am I the only person that's responsible for financially contributing to this child?
No, I agree with you on that. I agree with that.
Right. But then it's like you do have mothers who are not just out to get their men for child support. There are mothers who have been receiving the same amount of child support for X amount of years and don't ask them for anything. Mm-hmm. And when they do, it's like you haven't provided winter clothes, school clothes, field trip fees, brace. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So at what point does the man take
candy for fundraisers?
None of that. So at what point it doesn't matter. But so at one point does the man?
I don't matter.
You don't. Not in this instance.
Cool.
So at what
Black
point?
men lives don't matter.
There goes the disconnect right there. Because apparently we don't matter.
Well, finish my point.
Reverse it on.
Finish your point?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all petty. That's the end of y'all point.
But guess what?
No.
The mother does not have. But the mother does not have that opportunity to say, "Well, I cannot contribute to this because if we don't contribute to this,
and you got to do the extra.
Then we have a kid that is not being taken care of."
No doubt.
So unfortunately, the black woman, or just not even the black mother,
the black woman is always a safety net.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, no. My thing is this: is like, I mean, again, like. If it's a situation like that, you got to do what you got to do. But my thing is like, I know a lot of situations where the first move is like, yeah, I got his ass. Now I'm about to.
Well, there are some situations.
And so
like
I'm going to challenge you the same way I challenged them. Because I said with them, when she was describing that woman that was doing all this hard work and doing this and that, and she cooking and giving a blowjob at the same time.
That exists.
After she got off work.
That
dream.
When you wake up at 2 a.m. to make sure they got a lunch and you in there cooking in the kitchen, honey.
Yeah.
Or
yes,
in the middle of the day, you
she would be single.
snacks
Your
with your
boy calls, she be like, go out with
him.
him, have a great time.
When your boy calls, she let you go out and hang out too.
Absolutely.
All that good stuff. Yeah, that lady, she said that lady exists. I'm going to challenge you the same way.
Lord.
You really know of a woman who really is having a kid out here, not on TV, in regular life, and thinking about child support off top?
Yes.
Yes. Alexis Scott.
I said, no. I'm talking about...
She real? She ain't
a real person?
Hillcrest, no,
Let me talk about... No. I mean, well, no, don't get it twisted. It's like...
No, it's not.
I'm speaking of... I have a friend and that happened to. I know a couple other people that happened to were like off top. Soon as they...
That was her goal?
That, like
to get child support?
Well... I don't know about the other people. I know for this friend, it was like, yeah, I got it. They said like, I got this dude. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, how much money do money?
But again, like, I mean, I think you know what. But this is what I don't want to do. I mean, this
$13,000. What more do you want from me?
But this is what I don't want to do. I don't want to. I mean, I think just from hearing what they're saying, I might be speaking to the outlier, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I might be speaking. So I'm like I said on the child support issue, I'm gonna fall back. Because I mean, like I said, it is a tough situation. Like I don't necessarily begrudge women for that because again, it's like it's tough because all these situations are tough on women, and I think that's like one of the things that kind of push the disconnect between men and women is that ultimately everything falls back on the woman.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And men don't recognize
and we're always
acknowledge it or own it.
I just did.
And we pick up
as a man. I did.
I know you.
That's
do.
sexual harassment. Stop touching me.
I'm glad you did, and I'm not harassing you.
Get your Weinstein about for real, bro. Y'all podcast, y'all see this? This twice I've been harassed.
I am not.
I am not afraid to come forward.
So,
but we do.
At the end of the day,
yeah, a lot of stuff happens at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, black women feels like everything in the black home falls on them.
We won't
and
say
black
everything.
men
A lot.
The majority.
A lot.
feel like black
a
women
disproportionate amount of the issues fall on them.
won't follow their lead.
Or won't step up to the plate so that the women don't have to lead.
Boom.
No.
I didn't like that.
I juxtaposed two different things. You just took the second one and co-opted it.
You know one thing I love that black
narrative.
women do is that because your first statement was a statement of fact.
Right.
But in their mind, they took it as a soupçon of shade. So what they're gonna do is, when you make your statement about men, they're gonna reciprocate that little bit of shade, just to say like, because you know, they don't do that because they bitch asses and they ain't shit. But I didn't say that.
She definitely regurgitated my shit.
But no, y'all don't have an attitude.
But yeah, following the lead, and so men want their lead to be followed. Black women feel like the load is on them, the lead and the load. I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna get this gonna come to 1/2.
Well, speak
By
up.
the time I'm done, I'm gonna break this
Fraction
fraction down.
He's doing derivatives.
I'm gonna break this fraction all the way down.
The sign, the cosine, and the could, and the coulder.
But no, at the end of the day, we got lead over load. And how do we fix this?
I think one problem that people have is they want to come up with. I'm sorry, let me stop.
Go ahead.
Stop talking.
Go ahead.
Nothing. The problem we have is that Justin won't shut the fuck up. So let's do that now.
Go ahead.
I don't want to mansplain this.
How do we lessen the woman's load, and how do we make the man the leader?
We have to repair the black man.
Communication.
The black man got to get fixed.
It's not even about repairing the black man.
But
It's
it
just
is
about-
though, because they broken.
They are.
They're
They are
broken. Not all, but there's a large majority.
Majority. But I think communication plays a part.
Credit
Communication.
fixing nigga out.
Right. I think that the black man needs to know how to communicate with the black woman, and the black woman needs to know how to communicate and listen to the black man.
I agree with
So-
that.
If y'all stay right there, if y'all stay right there, I'm gonna tell you what the antithesis of that statement y'all making.
Ooh, look at that Google word.
I'm tipsy right now.
You think?
But yeah, I'm not tipsy actually. That tastes like 7 Up. But
It does.
Stand up.
It kind of
it's
sneaks
like
up on
squirt.
you.
It's like squirt.
Maybe a bathroom.
Splash.
But no, the antithesis of what you guys are saying, if y'all say that, then I can only say to y'all that no, the black woman has been brainwashed by the white man into thinking that she is the leader of the black home. And I can't get this black woman
To submit.
I'm going to use the word. Y'all hate it.
Hold
It
on.
hurts y'all to hear it.
Hold
I
on.
want somebody to come pay my mortgage.
Hello.
That's
I
not what
want
it's about.
somebody to come take my garbage
It's not
out
about
and
that.
fix
Hold
my
on.
car when it's broken down and get an oil
Submit
change
is a
and
mental thing. It ain't nothing
carry
about
my
it ain't
groceries in
financial.
the inside. I'm carrying 10 bags
It's
to
a mental
harm and
thing.
shit,
It's a
so I'm
mental
gonna
thing.
make 2 trips.
So you're looking for
So-
something mental. It's not, something.
If the black man
Financial.
is not in the home, what is the black
I'm not
woman
in the home
supposed to
because
do?
she
Goddamn,
won't be the
can I
type of woman
have
I would be
you?
in the home
Let
with.
me ask you a
Cat,
question.
can I have 5 you
I want to kind of.
Cat, don't leave me hanging.
I want to do a
I'm gonna have
prelude into a because again, this might be
Whoa.
me speaking to the outlier.
In his face.
Is there a such thing as a deadbeat mother?
Yes. Absolutely.
Far and few, but yes.
Yes.
Well, we talking about.
Let me ask you a question. Just real quick, one more question. Is there, like I said, we talk about like how men aren't in the home. So there are things that women can do to drive a man from a home.
Absolutely. That's any human
But that does
being.
not mean that he is not
I'm
responsible.
not saying that's not. I'm not saying it's okay.
Yes.
Like I said, the thing
Hold
is,
on.
Because
Yes.
you messed up. He messed up in one word, and his word in a little bit. Because you said deadbeat. You put deadbeat, dad or father.
But we overlooked that
It's
part.
not deadbeat father. It's deadbeat father, and then that's not deadbeat mother. It's deadbeat woman.
woman. Because
It ain't about the child, because the child always gonna fall back on her,
Yeah.
because as a default. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
well, no, but I guess my thing, because like I don't even want to bring it because my example because it's super petty, but whatever. But
You
like,
petty.
I am. Well, yeah, I am. When it comes to my baby mama, I am.
Personal story. We ain't had done all night.
Yeah. But it's weak. It's super weak though. So I don't even want to put that on the air.
Mine slipped past it. Y'all missed it.
Yeah, it did. It did. Because I'm your homeboy.
Yeah,
I
we
let it.
caught
Stay focused.
I'm
We
sorry.
caught your story.
So okay, go ahead, Kawhi. Keep with the wrap up because we do need to.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it We'll go back to that story.
What's your
I'm going
other
back to
true
that
pretty
personal
lie?
story. Hold on, I'll go back to the personal story, then we'll get up out of this joint. I want to see what y'all say about it. I remember being married a long time ago. Before my two
You
months old.
hurt.
For your new
You
baby.
hurt.
She said I'm hurt. I think you had the same.
Keep going.
She said the same thing.
It's hard not to be hurt by that.
Stay focused.
And I remember once I was living in a home which happened to be a home purchased by her. Because I had left my home that I had purchased. I moved into her house. I'll paint the picture for you. I moved into her house. Kind of didn't want to, but I did. So I left mine behind, came into hers. I think maybe some months later, there was a family reunion of hers. She had a family member that I never met before from Washington, D.C. She happened to be a black Muslim at the time, and not now. I was not a Muslim.
Are you a Muslim now?
No.
You look like one tonight.
I drew off the signs back in the day, my game back days, but don't. Back when I used to rotate with that. I meant to say something.
Just
My people say. I'll keep going. But her relative didn't want to not uncover her hair. That's what I'm trying to do. She wanted to wear her veils, whatever you call them. What's the proper word for it?
Bursting?
Yeah. She wanted to do it. You said I pointed to him.
Because he's
Because he know, he's smart. He know all that stuff.
Crush Jeopardy. It's my Jeopardy vote.
Exactly.
Need somebody for Jeopardy?
Call
Hey.
Jordan. What he
Right.
on the front.
Bruh.
But yeah, she did. She was wearing that. So when I got back, the after party was at our house. They all got there before me. When I got there, I was told I had to stay in the bedroom. Why? Because she has her hair off and they're doing her hair. They're playing. They having girl time in the middle of the living room, and they're playing with each other's hair. Cousins doing like they did when they was kids. They're having a good time braiding each other's hair. She got a thing, and only women, and I gotta stay in my room.
How'd that make you feel? Less of a man?
Yes.
I feel like less of a man. Just hear it, I'm like, nah.
I feel
Still,
like we
still can have an argument with the ex-wife about this right
Bruh,
now.
like, I feel a way about
Right
that.
now.
I feel a way about that.
I feel a way about that, and I'm a woman.
She can defend it.
Like,
She got defense.
I feel like you should come
should
back
have
and
her
be
on
like,
the
it's my
podcast.
goddamn house. Y'all go in the basement and shut the door. Or y'all go in the room and shut the door. I'm gonna walk around here in my drawers, so don't come out the room.
So, me being the person I am, I went in
Nice.
the room
Mm-hmm.
and started boiling.
Upset.
Yeah.
Right. And live life such as a guy who just went to his
But
room
you
and had
stayed
a
in that
boil.
room until they left, though, didn't you?
Yeah, and then I hit the streets.
Yeah. And you don't want it is.
And what's your point? Because we trying to wrap it
I
up.
want to see if y'all agree with that. And you don't?
No, we don't. We both. I mean, I don't know. About
What
that.
we got
I
relationship
don't agree
status?
with that.
We're divorced.
I heard the story.
You're divorced.
already.
You know what? And that's the thing. And it's like because
I don't agree with that.
that's the dangerous reaction. Of course, like I'm not about to spaz out. Cool. I'm about to hit the streets though.
Right.
I'm stay in the crib. Don't worry about it. Let me go and change. Hey, look, cover up. I'm about to go.
Right.
Don't even cover it up. I'm walking past y'all.
No,
and
I'm not gonna disrespect because
But-
again, this ain't got nothing to do with
It's
because this thing. I'm not gonna disrespect her because you on bullshit.
Right.
Cool, don't worry about it.
Because I felt as though in that situation, that black woman should have told her relative that no,
This is
Yeah,
not
my
just
My
my
husband
house.
is home tonight.
Right.
This is not
this
just
is
my
his
house.
home, and he's not Muslim,
Yes.
and he doesn't assign to your culture and what y'all do. So you need to cover up or leave. I'm not gonna tell him he's relegated to the bedroom.
Exactly. Not even that, because my thing is this, because like it's somewhere other than the main living area. Y'all could have did that. I don't know if y'all had a basement or they could have went in one of the bedrooms. Or it was a way. It was a compromise there.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
the person who was meant to compromise the situation was me. I was made to compromise the situation. Now, she may feel like it's my house.
Cool. But the
My
thing,
house.
you don't come
So-
to a man like that though.
In the conversation me and you was having once before, when I said something about I don't know about ever living with a woman. These are reasons why that in a way it's kind of like, no, it is her house.
But that was
Maybe
that
that,
woman.
and she made a point to get out of mines. She made a
And
point
you
to
was
get out
like,
of
you
mines.
know what? That's my
Maybe so she could do stuff like this.
and that's my bad for even moving into her house.
Right.
This one's on me.
But that was
I'm all in your like with the story. I'm like, yeah, I can see all kind of how that'll go left. Because it's like, I'm not going to act a fool. I'm not going to come out. I'm not going to disrespect the old girl because you disrespecting. Because the thing is like, it's hard not to take that as disrespect. Because, again, my thing is this is like, this is not my house, but I'm still the man of this house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So if a woman displays those kind of behaviors, because if that's her mindset to do that, then there's other things that go associated with that too.
Mm-hmm.
She deals with black men. What are black men getting from her? And I ain't being disparaging her specifically. I'm just saying that a hypothetical woman who has that type of behavior, who agrees with that, and will do other things that are like that. How does a black man deal with
I don't
her?
know.
I think this is the thing. I mean, because
I don't
I don't think we can I don't think we can take the breadth of her personality, of her interpersonal interactions with one situation that happened with you. Because y'all
Well, I
were,
want to be. I want to do a hypothetical.
but then again, it's like y'all were divorced, so it's more into it than just that situation. Is y'all had years of enough bad situations where y'all decided we don't want to do this anymore.
Right.
So it might have been some get back to that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's hard to say, but like if I just had to take that situation for what it was, it's like, yeah, that's a situation where it's like that to me, like that's when I say like deadbeat mother, I'm talking about stuff like that, where it's like, because again, my thing is like, because like again, like my situation I was talking about with my baby mother is like we got into a real argument because my child was on my insurance, and the thing is, so she had some work done that was elective, and ended up costing $900. And so, you know, and it came back like, okay, well, let's split this. I'm like, well, no, you chose to do that on your own. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't consult me before you made this bill. Why should I split this with you? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think that's the thing. It's like when we're not together, when we're not in the same household, it's a lot of situations. Because, again, my thing is like, you take her on the medical stuff, cool. You took her up there, but you made a decision outside of consulting me. So I guess situations are kind of similar because, again, like, she made a decision outside of you without even consulting you to where now you're regulated to the bedroom. Then it came to you like, look, man, you know, we want to just chill out and relax. Why don't you chill in the back because, you know, a girl got the hair situation. If she'd have came to you before that and let you
Make a decision.
acquiesce to that instead of regulating you to the bedroom without your permission, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of those small things are what are kind of really symptomatic of what the disconnect between men and women are, because a woman that is used to dealing with a man would know, let me stroke this dude's ego. I know, because the thing is, I'm sure she knew you being you was gonna go in the back either way, but it's the way you do things to a man.
So, and that's those two examples that I gave and you gave are when we talk about following the lead. But when we say follow the lead, I think you two will maybe think of some more basic things that some more. When we say follow the lead, when man says I need a woman to follow my lead, what do you think of?
His direction.
That he tells you what to do.
Well, I don't even necessarily think it's what he tells you what to do. Just like support.
Do y'all believe in the word obey?
Yes.
I'm not a dog.
No.
You know, it's in the vows to love, honor, and obey your husband.
I'm not married.
Yes, but I believe.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like in a marriage.
No, I believe in obey. Like I feel like I'm not opposed to submitting, obeying, following. I'm not opposed to any of that for the right person. I know where I want to be in life. I know where I should be in life. And if I'm with someone and they're not leading me down that path, or if they're leading me down the wrong path, I'm old enough to know right from wrong. I'm old enough to look at your situation and what you're doing and what you got going on in life to say, hey, we're not going to make it to where I'm trying to go or where we should be going together.
Is it easy for us, and help me out, because I am trying to close it out.
Yeah,
but is it easy for us to look at all the four of us to see right now a black man walk around that corner right now into this room or walk past that door right now, and we think he's a robber. But if a white man I say y'all three. If a black man walk past that door right now, y'all think it's a problem. If a white man, y'all just assume he must be a cleaner.
I think both of them are a problem. And the reason why I think both of them are a problem because your door should be locked. And if they've gotten past the locked doors, that means they've broken the lock to get past. And they both are a problem. I don't care what color their skin is. They're going to get dealt with.
I'm just saying. Well,
And I don't expect justice to protect me.
Do we have?
I'm pushing Cassie in.
We've listened to that conversation 4 or 5 times apiece. But no, we all kind of have a view of each other, and I think we all have a negative view of each other, and that's probably what we need to stop to get to this disconnect. I think we have a negative view of each other, whether it be the attitude thing. We need to understand exactly what your attitude is about. I would say that I do, but maybe even if I do, or no, if I do, maybe everybody doesn't. So we all need to kind of deal with each other and learn each other for who we are, and stop taking the other stereotypes that are put on us and believe in them.
And that's kind of the thing, is that because it's those stereotypes, and like, so we, like, a black man is a threat, so we look at him as a threat. A woman has a black woman has an attitude, so we kind of look at that attitude, and it's like we look for, because again, it's like you look for justifications of what you already believe.
Yeah, so how can you trust, like she said, think about leading you the wrong way. What's I'm suspect of every black man leading me the wrong way. I am.
But what I mean by that is, when you say follow my lead, that means he say, babe, I got a better job in Texas. I'm going to be making such and such money. And you're here and you're making this, and you got to weigh your pros and your cons and say, look, I can find a job in Texas doing what I do, or I can find a job anywhere doing what I do. If my man is going to go to Texas, or my husband's going to go to Texas, and he's going to be the head of the household, he's going to provide financially for the household, I'm going to follow him, and I'll find something to do there. That's following his lead. That's, okay, I'm going where my man going. But at the same time, when I say follow my lead, that is, I'm shooting this dope in my arm and make me feel good. You shoot this dope in your arm, it's going to make you feel good. No, because dope going to affect her quicker. So my thing is, but I'm just saying, that's leading down. It's going to make the woman look worse.
Wait.
But for us to even get to that point, we have to you got to trust.
Facts, okay.
Right. So if your man got this whole idea that, baby, I'm going to be an actor. I'm going to be an actor, and I want to be an actor so bad, and he fucking 51 years old, or he 45 years old, let's say 45, and he's still trying to get on. Right, but he's still trying to get on. I'm not finna follow you. You know what I'm saying? I'll support you, but you're going to have to hold a job, too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. It's like, when we say, like, trust a man, is it trust that every decision you make is going to be the correct decision?
It's never going to be the correct, always.
Or trust that even if when you make a mistake,
you're going to fix it.
You're going to thug it out and you're going to fix it.
Yes.
If it's okay, if we take an L, you're going to get that second job. You're going to make it happen.
That's what you trust.
You know what I'm saying?
Ugly Truth, Pretty Lies, episode 23.